Hi everyone, how are you doing? It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube, and I just wanted to make a little video to explain where I've been, what I've been doing, and my hopes for the coming months in terms of YouTube. And I want to get a bit more consistent with coming on here and sharing with you how I'm getting on. So what have I been doing? Well, I think the last time that I posted a video on YouTube was my January goals update, and at the time of filming it's actually April now, so it's Easter, so yeah, time has flown by since then. I don't really have one single reason why I haven't been able to upload more videos to YouTube. I guess it's a lot of things that have added up that have meant that I just haven't had the time to sit down and do videos. And I think the longer I left it in between the last video and this one, the harder it kind of became to think about what am I going to film, what am I going to say. So in the end, I just decided, you know what, just sit down and do it. And that's where I am now. So since January, I have continued to work from home. Now in February and March, I spent a lot of time working on an IT contract that was working from home most of the time. It was supposed to be a part-time contract, and it was, but in March I ended up doing at least 3 days a week solid on it, which didn't leave me as much time for my publishing, YouTube and blog. So I think that's a big reason why I kind of fell out of the consistency of doing regular posts. And then, well, we're a couple of weeks into April now, and it was just about a week ago that I was off in London for a week at Tony Robbins' Unleash the Power Within event. And so I haven't quite managed to get back into the swing of things since I had that busy time in February and March with that contract. So, excuse me. Now that I'm back from Tony Robbins, it's fired me up. I want to get back to things. I want to be trying to get out a YouTube video at least once a fortnight, ideally more often than that. Blog posts, I want to do at least one a week. And then I really need to double down on my book publishing. I think another reason why I've been a little quiet for a while is because I've been having a look at my personal finances and coming to the realization that I'm probably going to need to do a bit more work as an IT contractor, so going on site and working for a company, or possibly if I can find something to work from home doing that. And it's kind of not where I wanted to be. I took a year out from May 2018, and that year's nearly done, and I was kind of hoping that I would have managed to get my side hustles up to a point where they would start to cover my monthly expenses, and things haven't gone as quickly as that, and so it's a bit difficult for me to kind of come here and sort of be open and honest about that. But I want to, you know, hand on heart, be honest with you and let you know where things are at, because when you're trying to start doing side hustles or any kind of business venture for yourself, it doesn't always ramp up that quickly. With my book publishing, although I am seeing consistent income coming in from that, which is fantastic, it's not increasing at the speed at which I would have liked or hoped. And that happens, and it's okay that happens. I think it's taken me quite a long time and several months of just thinking this through, and I kind of think these things through privately first before sort of talking to other people and sharing about them. But I think it's okay that it hasn't necessarily gone as fast as I had hoped, because at the end of the day it's all learning, it's all a lesson for me, and I'm not a quitter. So over time I know for sure that I'm going to get my publishing and blogging businesses up so that I'm going to be earning a full-time income from them, and I can genuinely say that I'm income independent and be able to work from home on my own terms all the time. But the reality is, and the truth is, that I'm not quite there yet, so I may need to do another full-time contract before I get to that point, or maybe a couple. I don't know what the future holds. yeah, I just wanted to be honest about that and say over the next year it could be that I have less time again to concentrate on YouTube, because I'm doing a full-time job as well, and it all takes time. I'm not the quickest with YouTube. Filming the videos obviously takes a little bit of time, but then I need to edit, and also there's all sorts of peripheral things that you do when you have a YouTube channel to make it look great, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I want it to look great. So that's a little bit about where I've been, where I'm at, and looking forwards as well, what I want to do, how frequently I want to post. In terms of what I want to talk about, I'd like to try and get a bit more focused. I want to focus back in on book publishing, to share with you more on how you can get started with it and make an income from it. I know I've got a series of videos I've already done that get to a certain point, but there's a lot more still to share with you. So I'm going to be filming more videos about publishing. And then in terms of the blog, I'll also be sharing that kind of information on the blog. I know I've had a few people on Instagram who've said to me that they'd really like to know about how to get started with blogging. So I will happily create some videos and post on that. I'm also going to pick up again on sharing with you updates on my goals that I set back at the start of this year. I didn't manage to do one for February. I'm going to do a catch-up video for February and March. And on my blog, I'm also going to continue with sharing my income reports from my income and profit reports, in fact, from my side hustles, which include, as I've already mentioned, book publishing, blogging. I do some online surveys, sometimes some eBay selling, and various little bits as I see the opportunities for that. I think that's about everything in terms of a catch-up. If there's anything in particular that you'd like me to talk about or film training videos for, let me know. If you've got any questions for me, let me know. I might do a Q&A video at some point. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And when you subscribe, if you hit the bell, then that will mean that you'll get video updates. You'll get a notification whenever I post a new video, and it'd be lovely to have you following along. I think that's everything for today. So for now, I am going to say bye. See you next time. And as it's Easter, I hope you have, or by the time you watch this, had a lovely Easter. See you soon. I hope you enjoyed the video that you've just watched. If you did, please consider subscribing. That would be awesome. Also, you can find my blog, and here are some videos that I've done before if you want to go and check those out. And I'll see you next time. Bye.